Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with the promo for Season 2, Episode 4 of Chucky. The episode just ended. I'm jumping right into this. We got a jacked, Incredible Hulk Chucky that punched through basically an adult man's chest, straight through his back. Looked like a grenade went off inside him. The back shot when it came back from a commercial was like, literally looked like the way an explosion happens. Like if you saw a cannon and you shoved your grenade in it and the cannon exploded, that's what that dude's back looked like. It was horrific. Yet in the front was a perfect fist hole that perfectly reached and grabbed out the heart. And strong Mr. Incredible Hulk Chucky at the end of the episode went up to unicorn loving whatever that Chucky's name is. I mean, they don't have different names that we know of yet, because we saw in one of their phones, I think it was Unicorn Chucky, had the Colonel in his phone. I think they're hoping we believe that this jacked Chucky is the Colonel, but I think there are many different variations now. I was saying in my actual video reaction, which I'm going to edit up after this, that I want it to be like a Gremlins 2 thing. I love Gremlins 2 even more than the original, even though I know the original is a way better movie overall. I just love the idea of Gremlins 2 being in a isolated building and there's all these different gremlins. There's like electric and veggie and brain, and all the mogwais are different too. They are the most different of any we've seen, but then again, we didn't really see a whole lot. I love where it looks like it's going. We now had a passive Chucky that could be reformed through the work of Clockwork Orange type tactics, which was hilarious. That's where he saw the My Little Pony unicorn thing. I don't know if that was actually My Little Pony. The way it looked, it didn't look like it, but he referred to it as that. I'm just assuming he was making a reference because I don't recall it being My Little Pony. I think the reason he was able to be reformed was he was like bottom tier aggressiveness Chucky. And this was like top tier aggressiveness Chucky. But the Colonel, I feel, is going to fall somewhere in the middle, but be super, super smart. Kind of like the Brain Gremlin. He's going to be the Brain Chucky. I hope there is dozens of different ones. I'm happy if there's just one per episode. Maybe we'll get like 4 or 5 major boss types where we'll have like the muscle, we'll have the brain, we'll have maybe a guy that could fight, or a strategic guy, which also could be the brain guy. I don't know. I just hope we get a bunch. But let's jump into the promo. I'm talking for a year and a day. Death and Denial is the name of the promo. I know it's only about 15 seconds. They mostly are. And we'll talk at the end. You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons out of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube, and I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest. These in full as soon as they're done up, unedited. We also got Battlestar, Stargate, Steven Universe, Infinity Train. All these other shows just started, exclusive only to Patreon. If not, Season 2, Episode 4, promo for Chucky.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! What is
it?
We got
Party?
All of
Wait.
you are suspects. Each
Is that Gina
and every
Gershon?
one of you.
We gotta watch that again. You know how I do it. We got it again. I think that was Gina Gershon.
This is a murder mystery.
Definitely
party?
Gina
All of
Gershon.
you are suspects.
Is that-
each and every one of you?
Is that also... What's his face?
This is a murder mystery party.
All of you are suspects.
Is that
Each
Joey
and
Pantalones?
every one of you.
Alright, I've seen it enough. I just went and looked it up on my phone because I had to check and confirm, because I'm pretty sure I saw Joe Pantaleone there. If you don't know who Joe Pantaleone is, he's in Sopranos, The Goonies. He's one of the Fratelli brothers. He's in a million other things as well. I'm like, that looks a lot like Joe Pantaleone, but it's showing him so quickly. And the fact that Gina Gershon was there, I'm like, that makes me think it's even more so him. I don't know if the other people were people I should know too, but they didn't look nearly as familiar or draw me in like Gina Gershon and Joe Pantaleone. Then, when I looked it up, it says it's because they're doing a Bound reunion, so to speak. 1995, a movie called Bound. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. The movie Bound, whatever it is, supposedly Jennifer Tilly, Joe Pantaleone, and Gina Gershon are in it. and it's sort of like a little reunion. They didn't name anybody else as far as the reunion goes, so I'm guessing the other people were just people. Maybe they're somewhat known from something else. The way it was read there was that was back when episode 1 aired. October 7th was the article I just read. So they didn't know what episode I'm guessing they would actually be in. So I don't know. Maybe those people are somebody else. I gotta do a little more research. I don't remember the last time I've seen Gina Gershon, but I've definitely seen Joe Pantaleone pop up in a million things. He's like always popping up in shit. I think he was just in the new the Bad Boys 3, which was like not that long ago, maybe like 2-3 years ago. Bad Boys 3. He's had to have popped up in other things. He's gotta have like over 100 credits in IMDb, because I remember that dude since I was a wee lad, and he's been in at least 2 or 3 movies every year that I've been alive, that I feel like at least. And then we got Gina Gershon, great. Most of them are more famous from the 80s and 90s. Gina Gershon was big in the 90s, Showgirls. She was second lead, whatever you want to call her. But it's having a murder mystery. I'm guessing that she's inviting these people around. What was that? I mean, it sounded bizarre. Are they actually invited there as a murder mystery? Or did Gina Gershon or somebody show up and find the body and she goes, surprise, murder mystery? Like, I don't know. The way Jennifer Tilly, aka Tiff, acts, it could go either way. She could have literally been like, I know how to get away with this. I'm going to invite a bunch of people over so they see that stuff's going on and no one thinks much of it, and then I'll just dispose of the body and no one will ask any questions because they knew there was like shit going on there and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know how far it could go. Or somebody finds it while she's having dinner or having people over. I don't know. But there is clearly a fake murder mystery going on over probably the body of the detective. Still haven't seen Glenn and Glenda. I said 2 episodes ago when they showed them at the very end, they did in a promo back in episode 1. They showed in the promo for episode 2, Glenn and Glenda. I said, I really hope they don't do one of these things where they show whatever the clip was in episode 2 and then not show us for 2 or 3 more episodes, because that is like clickbaity weird shit. I don't know what you'd call it, but I just hate that they would tease you like that, because then you're going to assume it's in the next episode. So we have gone since the promo of season 2 episode 2. We have gone like now 3 episodes and we still don't know what Glenn and Glenda look like, which is very odd to me. I don't like it, but where are they? Because there's a murder mystery going on. I'm starting to think the way the episode looks, it looks very Tiff-centric. Nika was screaming like a villainous maniac. The episode's called Death on Denial. So it's like Death on the Nile, but it's Death on Denial. Ha ha ha. I get it. I feel like all these people are going to start dying off, almost like Clue, where like people just start dying off as they're trying to figure out what is going on. And it's going to be Glenn and Glenda going around murdering everybody. And that's going to be the next episode. They might not even touch on the Jake Devin thing, because right now I feel like we got enough answers over there. They might dip in a little here or there, but I wouldn't be surprised if the whole next episode is just all about this murder mystery. And Nika looks like she's losing her mind. Chucky's got to be having some hand in that. Clearly, it was a Chucky laugh. Either way, looks awesome. You guys let me know what you think. I put up a clip also of a scene, best kills. I said I was going to do best kills. Threw it up already. Check it out. You want to see more of what I do? Full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons edited, what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube, but I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, these in full as soon as they're done. Dozens of other exclusives, Steven Universe, all these other shows. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.